Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The January 12, 2025 episode of WWE SmackDown is set to be monumental, marking the second show of the year and the first after Raw's blockbuster debut on Netflix. With major storylines brewing and surprising events from last week's episode still fresh, the Blue brand promises an unmissable night of drama, action, and intrigue. Hints of an alliance between Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens have been simmering for weeks. Both men, now firmly entrenched as heels, share a similar disdain for SmackDown's current power dynamics. Last week's subtle interactions suggested they might be on the verge of joining forces. This week, their partnership could come to fruition, potentially through a coordinated assault on members of the OG Bloodline, or by targeting other high-profile stars. A McIntyre-Owens alliance could significantly alter the SmackDown landscape, giving rise to a dangerous and unpredictable duo. Roman Reigns has reasserted his dominance as the tribal chief, reclaiming the prestigious Eula Fala from Solo Sikoa. With Raw's successful Netflix debut generating record-breaking viewership, WWE may seize the opportunity to shift one of its biggest stars to the red brand. The rumored Reigns vs. CM Punk showdown at WrestleMania 41 has already captivated fans, making the move to Raw a logical step for building this dream match. Whether through a dramatic video package or an official proclamation by Paul Heyman, Roman's potential transition could be the night's biggest revelation. This week's SmackDown features a high-stakes United States Championship rematch as LA Knight seeks to dethrone Shinsuke Nakamura. The rivalry between the megastar and the King of Strong Style has intensified in recent weeks, with Knight determined to regain the title he lost. If Knight emerges victorious, WWE could extend their feud into the Royal Rumble, adding another layer of drama to an already explosive storyline. A title change would cement Knight's status as one of SmackDown's most compelling characters heading into 2025. Last week's SmackDown saw Tiffany Stratton shock the WWE Universe by cashing in her Money in the Bank contract to claim the WWE Women's Championship from her close friend, Nia Jax. The betrayal left Jax devastated and vulnerable. Tonight, Nia might make a dramatic exit from SmackDown, either as part of a storyline or as a precursor to a shift to Raw on Netflix. This potential development could signal a temporary break for the irresistible force or set the stage for her reinvention in the weeks ahead. The Bloodline saga has been a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and power struggles. Solo Sikoa's loss to Roman Reigns and the subsequent relinquishment of the Eula Fala leave him vulnerable to further humiliation. Enter Jacob Fatu, a rising force in the Bloodline narrative. Fatu could make a bold move by turning on Solo, staking his claim as the true leader of the faction. Such a betrayal would not only shock fans but also inject new life into the Bloodline storyline, with Fatu potentially asserting himself as the next tribal chief. WWE SmackDown has consistently been a platform for defining moments, and this week's episode is no exception. As the first show following Raw's successful Netflix debut, the stakes are higher than ever. WWE's creative team appears poised to capitalize on this momentum, crafting storylines that not only entertain but also set the groundwork for WrestleMania season. Each of the potential scenarios outlined earlier has significant implications for the WWE landscape. Whether it's the rise of new alliances, the evolution of existing rivalries, or the reshuffling of talent across brands, these developments could chart a course for 2025 that fans will talk about for years to come. The possibility of Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens forming an alliance marks a compelling shift in SmackDown's dynamics. Both stars have been known for their individual prowess in the ring, but their shared animosity toward the Bloodline makes them a natural pairing. A combined assault on members of the OG Bloodline, most notably Jimmy Uso or Solo Sikoa, could serve as the catalyst for their partnership. Alternatively, the duo could set their sights on other prominent SmackDown figures, such as Sheamus or even the newly emerging faction of Jacob Fatu. With both men operating as heels, the alliance could create chaos and dominate SmackDown's main event scene. This potential partnership might even lead to a run for the tag team titles or a deeper role in dismantling the Bloodline's influence altogether. Roman Reigns moving to Raw on Netflix would be nothing short of monumental. As the tribal chief and one of WWE's biggest draws, Reigns has been synonymous with SmackDown's success. However, with Raw's resurgence on a streaming platform, a shift for Reigns could help solidify Raw's dominance in WWE programming. The move also aligns perfectly with the rumored match against CM Punk at WrestleMania 41. Fans have long awaited a clash between two of wrestling's most iconic figures, and placing Reigns on the red brand would allow WWE to lay the foundation for this dream encounter. Furthermore, Reigns' departure from SmackDown could set off a chain reaction within the Bloodline. With Solo Sikoa already reeling from his loss, Roman's absence might weaken the faction further, creating an opportunity for Jacob Fatu or other Samoan family members to seize control. The rivalry between LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura has been a standout storyline on SmackDown. Both men are known for their unique in-ring styles and charismatic personas, making their feud one of the most engaging programs on the Blue brand. If Knight reclaims the United States Championship this week, it would mark a significant moment in his career. The megastar has built a loyal following, and a victory over Nakamura would not only elevate his status, but also solidify him as a key player heading into WrestleMania season. On the other hand, if Nakamura retains the title, WWE's intention to extend their rivalry further could be signaled. A rematch at the Royal Rumble 2025 could serve as the final chapter in their feud, giving fans one last high-stakes battle between these two formidable competitors. Nia Jax's loss to Tiffany Stratton was a turning point in the SmackDown Women's division. Stratton's cash-in highlighted her opportunistic nature, while Jax's reaction to the betrayal has added a layer of emotional depth to the storyline. If Jax does quit SmackDown, it could pave the way for a fresh start on Raw or even a temporary hiatus from WWE programming. Such a move would allow her to return later with renewed focus and possibly a new gimmick. Alternatively, WWE could use this moment to explore a redemption arc for Jax, where she battles her way back to the top of the women's division. This storyline also elevates Tiffany Stratton, who now has the spotlight as the new women's champion. Stratton's reign will likely be tested by challengers such as Asuka, Charlotte Flair, or even a returning Becky Lynch, adding more depth to SmackDown's women's division. Jacob Fatu's potential betrayal of Solo Sikoa is perhaps the most shocking development that could occur this week. The Bloodline saga has thrived on twists and turns, and Fatu's assertion of dominance would be a natural progression in the storyline. Fatu, known as the Samoan werewolf, brings a fresh intensity to the Bloodline. His presence could reinvigorate the faction, especially if he positions himself as the new tribal chief. This move would also deepen the ongoing conflict within the family, creating opportunities for Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and even Roman Reigns to respond in unpredictable ways. A power struggle within the Bloodline would not only keep fans engaged, but also ensure that the faction remains a central storyline on SmackDown. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, these internal conflicts could culminate in one of the biggest matches of the year. As WWE marches toward WrestleMania season, SmackDown is poised to deliver some of its most pivotal moments. Whether it's the rise of new alliances, the reshuffling of top stars, or shocking betrayals, the Blue brand has all the ingredients to keep fans on the edge of their seats. This week's episode could serve as a turning point for several key storylines, setting the stage for an unforgettable year in WWE. From Roman Reigns' potential move to Raw to the emergence of Jacob Fatu as a major player, every twist and turn will shape the future of WWE in profound ways. Stay tuned to see how these dramatic developments unfold and what surprises WWE has in store for the SmackDown faithful. As WWE SmackDown continues to evolve in the new year, This week's episode could set the tone for 2025. From potential alliances to shocking betrayals and title changes, the Blue brand has plenty of opportunities to deliver unforgettable moments. Stay tuned to witness how these storylines unfold and reshape the WWE Universe.